Hi, Pat in the Cockpit. It's been quite a few days since I've done a stream. That's because we now have X-Plane12 installed. It's been a fun time. We'll explain later. Anyway, a couple other exciting things happening. I'm in San Diego and we have a tropical storm coming through. I think the first one in 25 years coming up from the Baja. It was a hurricane until yesterday. And so we're getting the remnants of a tropical storm. So it's hot, steamy, and raining, but there's good weather. So we're going to do a flight from Las Vegas to San Diego, and there is ATC, so that's a good thing. So let's hop in a cockpit, and you're going to have to bear with me because this is the first flight we've done in X-Plane12, and we've started the plane up and checked out some systems, but we really haven't done anything. So this might be kind of interesting. As usual, I'm going to have to check the stream. Hold on. Okay. My wife is telling me my doggy didn't want to go out in the rain. Okay. First things first, let's fire up the plane. No, let's see if the stream is running. That's the first thing. Let's see. Stream. Where's my stream? Shut this thing off. Okay. My wife is telling me my doggy didn't want to go out in the rain. Okay. First things first, let's fire up. Okay, looks like the stream is running. I'm going to pop the chat out and put it over here. First flight in X-Plane12, KLAS to KSAN, and we definitely have weather. We're going to be using the built-in X-Plane12 weather because Active Sky is not working anymore, but it seems to be good. Let's fire up a couple systems here. Joe, how you doing? Let's see, load sheet. Actually, let's check the voltmeter, get power in the plane. So we'll close the battery switch, and standby power is on. And screen should come alive. Oh, ground power. Okay. And we do have ATC, so we might be hearing that. We should get all our screens coming alive here. Okay, that's good. Alternate flaps.
2376, you did. Called you like 3 times.
Let me close off.
I'm calling you back once. All right, over you can call for 2376. No more hose and.
Okay, so I'm going to shut off ATC for a couple of seconds. Jules, hello. I'm doing good. We're in X-Plane12, first flight. So bear with me. Hopefully my volume's okay. And Jules, everything's going to be okay. Let's see, fuel pumps. We'll set the fuel pumps. Hydraulics. Landing gear is down. Hopefully we don't have too many problems today. We're not going to turn the radar off. Fire warning. And check the volume there. And that's good. Yeah, well, this is going to be interesting. Ground power is connected and confirmed. Bleeds are set to research are on, packs are auto, isolation is open, APU bleeds on, engine bleeds are off. Galley is on, IRS selectors. Let's go ahead and fire up the IRSs. So we're going to go to FMC position, and we're K Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra today, and we're at gate Delta 9, which is the American gate. I think we're at Delta 9, and let's go ahead and grab that GPS coordinate and put those on. Oh, okay, I hope you're better now. Yeah, I haven't done any couple streams. I've been so busy trying to get 12 running. It's taken a while. It's been issues after issues, but that's to be expected. What we're going to do is come in here to Index, Nav Data, Flight Plans. Oh, it's not there. Why isn't it there? Export format. Okay, we did that. Why didn't it pick that up? Okay, I'm going to have a list of things I'm going to have to check out here. No flight plans in FMC to figure out why. Wonder why. Let's go here. Oh, I know why. I think I know why. 2, Control C, F2, Control V, close that. That might fix it. Index, flight data, flight plans. Where is it? Okay. We don't have flight plans. We'll go back to the old-fashioned way. Gate. Delta 9 route. KLAS to KSAN. Flight is American 2, and we're gonna get clearance from ATC. Oh, we got a file. Okay, let's file. Go to SimBrief. Go to VATSIM. And file a flight plan. We did that, and let's put our flight into our dispatch. We didn't do that yet. We're going to go to Join AVA's website and go to the dispatcher. And you don't do a flight for a couple days, and your mind goes absolutely dead. Bear with me here. KLAS. LLL, here it is. And search. And nope, so I have to do a book a charter flight. Okay. KLAS tab, KSAN. Equipment's a Boeing 737. We'll be using Zibomod 3.55. The newest release, the early release for X-Plane12. We're only going to flight level 280 today. It's a 47-minute flight. It's a test flight. And I'm planning on having problems. I've already had one. Okay, let's book that. That's good. And let's go over to Smart Cars, which we haven't started, and we can unpin that. It's weird not having active sky. Okay, I filed my flight. Let's go ahead and print out our route sheet right here on the printer. So we'll go Control P, and we're printing it right out here. We'll have our dispatch and our performance data on here now from performance. Virtual performance tool. That's all right there. Okay. It's all good. Yeah, you can ask away, Jules. No problem. Okay, so I got a call for, and if I can't answer because I'm talking to somebody, I'll let you know. So IRSs are good. Emergency exits are set. Don't ask me how much this costs, by the way. That's one question I don't answer. My wife bought it for me. CDU's present position is entered. And flaps lever is up. Parking brake, that's good. Set that there. Exterior lights as needed. Okay, we're good there. So fire away with questions. Hey, Fly with Rookie. Yeah, I'm X-Plane12 now. This is my first flight in X-Plane. Who made it? Jules, Flight Deck Solutions. You can look them up on the internet. Again, that was Flight Deck Solutions. Yeah, I'm flying Las Vegas to San Diego. It's raining pretty good here. I went out early for a walk. Actually saw a 747 SP landing in San Diego on the runway 9. You never see that. It came from Las Vegas. What the hell's up with that? Okay, where am I? I need to get clearance. I need to get clearance. Okay, so before I do anything, cleared. Yeah, let's get ATC on.
So it's 292, Los Angeles Center.
We're here, Southwest Center.
It's 292, San Diego's landing east. Can you accept the Playa 1 arrival?
Yeah, that's the first for me. We'll accept the Playa 1 arrival, Southwest Center.
So it's 292, I have an amendment to your flight plan advice. Ready to copy?
Ready to copy, Southwest Center.
292 at Los Angeles VOR, switch to the Playa 1 arrival. Rest of flight plan unchanged.
Alright, at the LAX VOR, switch to Playa 1 arrival, rest of the flight plan unchanged, Southwest Center.
So it's 292 cross, readback is correct, cross Los Angeles VOR, flight level 250.
That's LAX
Let's get clearance.
250, Southwest Center.
Yes, it's 2 right, Charlie, runway 25 right.
Level 113, climbing Houston. 022, you need a squawk mode Charlie on at LA, it's an Aztecs airport.
Charlie, 7256.
Definitely center Delta 3030, hold short 24 left, ready to go. Delta 3030, RNAV Delray, wind 050 at 6, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV Delray, clear for takeoff 24 left, Delta 3030. 101, radar contact, turn right, heading 350, when able direct tiller, join the Orioles 2 departure, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Right 350, we'll join the Orioles departure to the level 340. LA Center, Airbus 346 on the ground in Vegas with information Tango ready to taxi.
346, runway 19 right, taxi via Hotel Foxtrot, thanks for Tango.
Hotel Foxtrot to 19 right, Airbus 346.
LA Center, American 2 with you.
Air 471 Heavy, welcome to LA. Taxi east on Alpha to Imperial. Thanks for flying. We'll see you later.
Thanks for ATC. Windings 471. Have a nice weekend.
You too. Via 022, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
And then runway 25 right.
What's your 11 0 what's ready, taxi?
I gotta set my mic.
Chad 1101, runway 24 left, taxi via Delta 8 Echo. Did you pick up Bravo?
Stand by.
Delta 8 Echo, forgot to mention we have Bravo.
I'll just use this one.
Thank you, sir.
LA Center, American 2, Las Vegas, IFR to San Diego. We have Tango.
Here too, thanks for Tango. Pre-departure clearance sent.
Copy that, American 2.
Delta 3030, radar contact, say altitude. 1600 for Delta 3030.
Okay, we got a pre-departure clearance.
Altitude checks, fly heading 250, climb and
Bear with me,
maintain
guys.
13,000.
There's a lot going on right now.
250 up to 13,000 for Delta 3030.
Let's see what's going on. It's going to take me a good half an hour to get everything going here. Let's see. Let me look at my pre-departure
And
clearance.
Los Angeles, Southwest 1176, ready to copy.
While I'm doing this, I'm going to let you look at the stream on what it looks like outside. So let's go to, bear with me, I'll set that up.
Southwest 1176, pre-departure, standby.
We'll just go here and shut that off.
Airbus 346, ready to
go outside.
At 19 rank.
Turn the volume down. That's the wind noise. Terrible wind noise.
1176, pre-departure clearance set.
This is San Diego. I mean, I'm sorry, Las Vegas, and X-Plane12 in the fall.
346, wind variable at 3, runway 19 right, with the takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 19 right, Airbus 346.
Las Vegas. Shoot that for good.
requesting tuxedo parking.
Okay, so departure is going to be, let's get our pre-departure
06 Juliet, Lima, welcome to Atlanta. You can air taxi to parking.
Turn off
Monitor my
ATC. Let's turn off ATC for just a second. Okay, pre-departure clearance. Beacon is 7343. Okay, that's the squawk code, 7343. 7343. And radar 2 level, it's all looking good. Top Gun, flying via the SID, except expect 280, 5 minutes after. Departure frequency 130 with him. Okay, no big change there. We're all set. Okay. It's windy out here. The trees are moving in X-Plane12. Oh, it's amazing. The trees are absolutely amazing. They look real. I'll have to show you that later. Okay, so we're departing on, let's see what the ATIS says. Departing 19 left, okay. Because of the wind, 19 left's going to be let's check out the weather. Las Vegas is 110 at 10, gusting to 18. We definitely went to 19. Okay. Let's see if they're still taking off. We could probably swap it around. Probably swap it around. See, this is going to be take a little time to get everything set up here, guys. Nine left. Really what we want. Heading south. Okay. We're going to do the 19 left, radar 2 with level transition. Okay, and we'll be arriving on the ILS Zulu for runway 9. Ooh, we don't want that. ILS Yankee, we don't want that. ILS Zulu, I don't even know why they don't have that. Okay. We're coming in on the Top Gun 2 with the MOMAR transition. Okay, we that. We'll activate that and go to performance. Hey Jim, how you doing? You hear me okay? We're just looking out the front window at Las Vegas. I've looked around at the default sceneries and it's looking pretty good. Let's go back to the cockpit. There we go. And those crew services just walked by. Wife just said I'm not in crew services. Okay, where am I? Performance. We're using virtual performance tool that we downloaded onto our sheet. And let's go back into cockpit. We were outside. We're going back into cockpit, so bear with me. We're back into cockpit. It was way too noisy out there. Damn it! My MIP is screwing up. I gotta reset this. I don't know what to do about that. I gotta reset this piece of shit. This is not gonna be pretty. Okay. My MIP keeps screwing up. I/O board I'm gonna replace, and I can't. I don't know what my options are. Let's do this. Let's disconnect from that. This will take just a second. Disconnect from that. Restart X-Plane. Man, what a pain this is. Gotta get a new I/O board. This thing's giving me a heartache. And resume last flight. Absolute pain in the butt. Just take your time, Pat. Actually, without all the sceneries loading here, the load up time is really fast, and I'm pretty impressed with the performance so far. First flight I've done, I flew around Portland a little bit last night, but this is really the first flight. Here we go. Okay, we're back in the cockpit. Let's reconnect the VATSIM. Okay, we're back in there, and let's get power back in the plane. That's all hooked up. Okay, that's hooked up. I can make that a little quicker there. Okay, that's hooked up. Let's get that IRS aligned again. Position initialization. KLAS. Delta 9. Here. Grab that. Put it back in here. Okay, that should be. KSAN right there. L2. Runway 19 left. Departing on the radar 2. Level transition. Arriving ILS Zulu 9. Top Gun. Momar activate. Performance. Okay, let's get fuel in this baby. I don't know, Jules, as soon as I get my plane ready. It takes, I don't know, when I get everything ready. It might take another 20 minutes. I don't know. You copy that, Jules? It's really hard to give you a time. Might be about 20 minutes. Okay, fuel. I need fuel more than anything. Let's see. Let's go to fuel. 20, 30 minutes. Something like that. Nope, I want payload. And we'll go to fuel and get it on our sheet right here. $12,518. 12,518. And that's good. And why isn't this pumping fuel in? Okay, now we got another problem. Let's close this down and restart Air Manager. I say I can't guarantee you when I'm going to take off. When I get everything ready, that's usually when I take off. And whole new sim, X-Plane12. So who knows? Can't promise anything. Let's go run, and that's working. Payload, fuel. I don't know why this isn't talking. 12,518. And it's not talking to the plane. Let's do it from in the virtual cockpit. We got a problem. It's not giving us fuel. Okay, that's a big problem. So, Air Manager. Except I'm an idiot. The fuel's already in there from last time. Let's change it. 13,000. I'm such an idiot. Oh, it's changing automatically. I put the realism back to real time. That was what happened because I'm trying to speed things up. So it pops up there real quick. 12,518. That's why. Okay. It's working just fine. And payload is going to be, that was my mistake. So what happened is I changed the realism level to faster because I had this problem with the MIP, which I might have later, but 8,800. Okay, we're all set there. And let's go ahead and ground services, better pushback is not working. Okay, we do not have better pushback. So we'll just use the regular one. Okay. That's all good. And to preclude this from happening again, I'm just going to save this. Let me do my ZFW first. ZFW, and I am logged on. Okay. ZFW is 121.8. Reserves are 2.3. And it looks like all my screens are working okay. Yeah. 2.3. Cost index is 100. Cruise is 28,000. Flight level 280. Cruise winds, top of climb cruise winds are going to be 195 at 8. Jim, you getting any rain from that hurricane, now tropical storm? It's ugly here in San Diego. Well, it's on and off raining. It's not ugly. We just don't get tropical storms here. It's hot and steamy though. 16C. Okay, we're good there. Fuel's good. Select temperature off our virtual performance calculator is going to be 65 degree virtual, and that'll give us a 92, and it's saying 91, and it's giving us 92. That's very good. So runway winds are 1. Let's check at KLAS. Oops, I don't know how to spell KLAS. 120 at 10, gusting to 18, so that'd be 120 at 14. 120 at 14. The slope, I put in here, right here, up 1.0 at 194. Got that. We're going flaps 5, and we calculated a in our performance a standby. How come this doesn't give me a got failed engine failure? I'm looking for my percent of balance. Hold on, where is that? I don't see it. Where is that? The Mac, where is it? I don't see it. We never put it in. Okay, we'll put a Mac in at 17 and calculate that. Okay. Trim is 6 and 5.75, that's good. Here we go, 138, 138, 138, 138, and 141. Let's confirm the takeoff weight on the calculations. Takeoff weight 134,064. Takeoff weight 134,061, within 1 pound. Okay, we're good on the calculations. Okay, let's go to legs and step through everything. We're going to take off and do Drew, radar, and let's compare it to our routing on our sheet here. Radar, Doyle, Zelma. That's good. And we're going to go south, level, Momar, execute. That looks good. Okay, so we'll go into here and put KSAN for a fix. And we'll put a 100-mile circle around there, and a 30-mile circle, and a 20-mile circle, and our final approach. And the gauges are working. We already got our charts up. What I want to look at now is the Top Gun 2 arrival. We're going out to Tomcat is our, oh, it's a Tomcat. It's a Top Gun 2 arrival, and last waypoint is Tomcat. That's what we want. TMCAT, where we'll get vectored, and that heading is going to be 270 out over the ocean. Okay, and our missed approach on this is going to be CAPUS, C-A-P-U-S. C-A-P-U-S. We'll put that fix in there. That's swing back around and we'll try another landing then. So we're all set on the legs. We've got fuel and it's confirmed. Our ZFWs, let's look at our performance again. N1 limits look good. Takeoff. Trim looks good. Let's set the trim to 5.75 and try our stab trim cutoff test, and that passed 5.75. That's looking really good. So we're going to set this to 141 and take off at 194. And he didn't give us a restriction, but let's look at our departure plate. See what our restriction is. Above 13,000. So I'm not seeing any restrictions. We're just going to go to 280 unless he says otherwise. Okay. So let's look at our checklist. We've done the originator portion of the checklist. Now the pre-flight. Leading edge devices. Crew oxygen's good. Intercom's good. EECs are good. Reverser lights off. Flight recorder test. Mach speed. And stall warning. 3 greens. PSEU is out. Our trim is, our oxygen's good. Our light test. And this is doing a lot of checkout for the new X-Plane12. Make sure everything is working. All the lights are looking good. There, that's all good. Okay, we're going to set up our MCP for the captain's side. VNAV, LNAV, that's good. Okay, we'll do our TCAS test.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb now.
That's looking good.
Climb now. Climb, crossing, climb. Climb, crossing, climb. Climb. Clear of conflict. Descend.
Coach, you'll be having traffic coming, intercepting the South Complex ILS approach.
I put the ATC back on.
Descend
Left
now.
220.
Descend now. Increase climb.
Standbys are all
Increase
closed. Your dampers
Increase
on.
Increase descent.
Cross speed.
Maintain vertical speed.
Is good.
Maintain
Run at
vertical speed.
1564 at
Crossing.
TU, cleared ILS
Maintain.
runway.
I want to make sure that was still working. We're going to go right for the first flight of the day. We'll do our overhead light test, TAT test, recorder test. Shut the doors. And
the seatbelt sign is on.
okay,
Please be seated and fasten your...
And that passed. Did we lose it again? No, we didn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding doors are closed. Flight attendants are doors for departure. Crash check.
That's good.
Climb now.
28,000 and the altitude
Climb,
here
crossing,
in Las
climb.
Vegas.
Climb, crossing, climb.
Departure
Climb. Clear of conflict.
2181.
Descend, crossing, descend. Descend, crossing, descend. Descend now. Descend now. Increase climb.
Okay.
Increase climb. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain.
Okay, we'll have to
Maintain
change that
vertical
from
speed.
in the virtual
Crossing.
cockpit, I
Maintain.
think.
Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test.
Proximity
Pass.
warning test.
Flight slow.
Okay.
Pull up.
We're still good there.
Wind shear. In up. Sink rate.
2181.
Rate.
I don't know why that's screwing up.
Terrain. Pull up.
I don't know why
Don't
that's screwing
Don't
up.
sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low.
I
Flat.
think I know where the problem
Too
is
low.
there. Whoops.
Terrain. Flight slow. Bank angle.
We're going to start our
Bank
A
angle.
cars before
Approaching
I forget.
decision height.
Minimums.
807 passengers.
1,000.
That's good. 28,000 flying on VATSIM.
400. 300.
Let's go into the virtual plane and set up our
100. 50.
figure out why that pressurization isn't working correctly.
10. Wind shear. Wind shear.
And
Wind shear.
it's supposed to
Too low.
be, what I
Terrain.
say,
Terrain
2181.
ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
That'll work.
Obstacle. Obstacle. Obstacle ahead. Pull up.
Yeah, I've got those stick shakers are nice. They really work. I only have it on the captain's side. Using a 12-volt power supply back there that I have dummied down a little bit. 24-volt they have dummied down. The stick shaker works really good. Okay, where are we on the checklist? That's good. That's good. We already did that. So, cabin pressure is good, air conditioner is good, bleed control panel is done, pressurization is done, exterior lights as required, ignition right for the first one of the day, clearance is obtained, CD user program. Let's set up the radios. So, Las Vegas is 116.9. And we got that VOR. And San Diego is going to be Mission Bay 117.8. We'll put in 117.8 over here. Okay, we got the radio set up. Clocks are set to Zulu time. EVIS panels set up. Main DU to engine primary, so you can watch that. Mode control panels done, clock's done, nose wheel steering is closed and guarded. Auto annunciator test passed. Fuel flow reset, N1 auto, speed rep auto, RTO to brakes to RTO. Flaps are down, speed brakes are down, reversers are down. Thrust takeoff configuration test passed. Our PFD looks good for speed, altitude, attitude, 2975 on the altimeter, 2975 on the captain's side, and we confirm that on the first officer side, and we'll set it into our standby 2975. That's looking good. Let's go back to legs page there. Fuel cutoff levers are down and confirmed. Squib test is good, and the cargo fire detection test is good. Let's clear any failures we have. Just never know. Failures, fix all failures, and we'll do it in X-Plane also, just in case. What problem will that be that you have solved right after World Flight? Let me go into X-Plane, and just to make sure, I'm going to go to Customize Failures, Fix All Failures, Done, Resume. Okay. Okay. We're still looking good there. Transponder, our code is 7343. Rudder and trim are set. Stabilizer override is closed. GPS test is done. ZFW, zero fuel weight is confirmed. N1s are confirmed. Check, check, check. Stab trim is confirmed. 575. APU start. Okay, attendant ground notified. Attendant notified. APU coming online, and we don't have better pushback, so we're going to use a default X-Plane and see if it works. Okay, pushback time noted 1925 Zulu, and on the engines 4381 on these engines, 4381. Let's get ATC back online. And we have uniform now. Let's see what's changed with uniform. Oh, you're going to get OEM sticks. Very nice. Let's look at this. Uniform. Departing 19 left. It's all good, and all I need is an altimeter. 2974 now. 2974. 2974. We're good there. APU is online. Turn the pumps on. That's good. That's good. Packs are set. Close that. That on. Shut that. And we're just going to do the X-plane pushback. Let's look behind us and make sure we have no traffic behind us. And we're going to push straight back. Hopefully this works. So let's give it a try, because better pushback is not working with X-Plane12. So we'll go to the default flight, show ground handling page, and straight back. Set the brakes. Pulls the chocks. Set that. Set the transponder to auto, and anti-collision light to on, and position light to on. Pumps are on. We're clear to start the engines. Going to start starting number 2. And we're hooked up. Cut the brakes. We should be going straight back. That failed again. Okay. My MIP failed again. Everything looks okay there. Why can't I push back? Oh, I know why. We need more pressure in the brakes. Brakes are released. I don't understand why we're not going back. I don't know why my pushback's not working. Okay, let's start that right. Number 2 engine. I'm just not with it right now. We gotta shut the packs off. Okay, now we're getting pressure. There's some trick that I'm not doing right. Don't make me pushback with the engines. This braking, this pushback is a mess. Starting number 1. I don't understand. It's all working. I got a bigger problem here I can't figure out. Hey Lucas, we're using the thrusters to push us back. Again. So we've got nothing but problems. Okay. Not much we can do about that. We've got a problem here with I'm going to stop right here and fix this problem. Yeah, X-Plane12, it's not letting me back up. No, it wasn't a good power backup. It was terrible. But I've got other issues I got to deal with. I've got problems I can't fix. Okay, that's working now. Oh, that's the EVSs. Okay. I got something locked up here I can't fix.
Although the bag is not inflated, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or someone who needs assistance, secure your own mask first.
It's not letting me do what I want.
Keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the brazen position, leaning forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Be sure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so,
God, I might have to reset this again. I got a bad I/O board I can't resolve, and it looks like something's just locked up something terrible. I don't know any way around this. Okay.
Also, your seat bottom cushion is used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the strap, and tuck the cushion to your seat.
Crap.
Electronic devices such as MP3 players, phones, and laptop computers may be used when the seatbelt sign is off or when permitted by the crew. Mobile phones must be turned off at all times. This is a non-smoking flight. Remember Remember that damaging the smoke detectors located
Don't know
in the
anywhere around this
laboratory
problem.
is prohibited by law. You will find this and all other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff.
No way around this problem. Next time I'm gonna, oh, I should have saved it. That way I wouldn't have to re-enter it. That's what I didn't do. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can at least
If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask myself
power
or
through
one of
this
our crew
crap a
members.
little
We
faster.
wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Okay. Well, I know why that went off. That needs to be there, and that needs to be there. That should come back on. And fuel is 12,518. We've got a hardware problem in the plane that's causing some other issues that we're trying to resolve. There we go. FMC. Go here. As I said earlier, expect problems. And we sure as hell are getting them. Next time we're going to save it. That way we don't have to reload it. Won't keep us from having a freeze up. Luckily I can go through this really quick. $95 at 8. Ice is 16C. And that was temperature 65. Okay, that's good. Runway winds were 120 at 14. Slope was up 1 at 194. Up 1.1.0 at 194. That's good. 194. That kept all that. Let's go here. Index takeoff. Legs. We're all good there. Waiting for that to load up. We can start those engines. Let's start that APU. That's good. We're still good here. Still good there. If we haven't messed with any of that, that should all be good. Oh, I know what I needed was my speeds. Index, takeoff, flaps 5, 15.9, that's good, and trim is 6. Trim is set 138, that's good, 138, that's good, and off our sheet 141. We're going to 28, that's all good. Reset that. Oh, we gotta wait for those to align. And let's see how much time is on the realignment. That's good. There. And we got 2 minutes left on the realignment. Back to our charts. Okay. After I get all done, I'm going to save it this time, so I have to reset it. It'll bring it all right back. I've got a problem with my front MIP that's freezing things up. That's all working. Something's freezing it up. Oh, those need to go down. And we can start that one up. And we have 1 minute left on the alignment. Let's go ahead and see if we got chocks outside. I don't think we do. Okay, the chocks are removed. Okay. And there's nobody behind us. Starting number 2. Okay. That's looking okay. Still have uniform, and the altimeter is 2974, and we're going to save that now. 2974. We can fire that engine up. 2974 there. 2974 there. Let's try the pushback now. Okay, those, we're going to save it now. Let's try saving it. File save flight as number 1. Okay, and we'll come over here and we'll save it in our electronic flight bag. Save. Okay, that saved it. Okay, that might save us a little bit of time. Pressure's good. Let's try a pushback again. Release the brakes and straight back. Can't even close that now. Why can't I close that window? Okay, we're powering back. Not going to touch anything. We're going to go straight back. Nice power back. Okay. We're going to stop right here. Set the brakes. Set that. Turn those off. Let's do our before taxi checklist. Fuel cutoff levers are up. Engine generators are on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding doors are closed. Flight attendants
Probe heats are good. And ice not required. Hydraulics are on. Bleeds are set. Okay. Exterior lights. Taxi. Get the terrain here. Weather here. We'll engage that. VNav. LNav. That's still working. We'll save it again. Flaps set for takeoff. Flaps 5. Flaps are coming up. Transponder is good. Weather radar is on. Flight control test. Let's do a flight control test. Okay. And we're good there. And I'm going to save it again. File. Save. We're going to save as number 1 again. Overwrite that one. Save. Overwrite. Save. Overwrite. Okay. There's one more thing I want to do. I want to come in here and I want to set that mic button up. Which means I have to go into X-Plane and keyboard commands. No. Joystick. And that's set for push to talk. Okay, and I'd like to do this one too. But that is not on here, so I have to go into keyboards and go to radios. Where's the push to talk? Here it is, X-Pilot push to talk. Got it. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's working. Let's go back to here. Keyboard commands. It doesn't like that one for some reason. It did before. Okay, we're not going to live. We're going to live without it. Okay. Okay, we're ready to go. Taxi to the active. So I'm going to need to get charts up now. What a pain this has been. I shouldn't let my frustrations get to me. This is the first flight, and I know I've got some hardware issues. So don't we all fly with rookie? Let's go see if ATC is even still on. Yeah. LA Center, American 2, ready to taxi to the active with uniform. Oh, wrong frequency. There we go. LA Center, American 2. Oh, he went off.
22, descend and maintain 3,000.
You go offline? LA Center, American 2, you copy? Oh, this is Oakland Center. My apologies. I see LA Center went off. Never mind. Okay, we're not. So we're going to taxi Charlie, Whiskey, Delta, Golf. Charlie, 19 left via Charlie, Golf, Delta for 19 left. Las Vegas, ground American 2 taxiing 19 left via Charlie, Golf, Delta. I screwed around too long. The wind is pushing me back. Why aren't I going forward? Why am I moving back?
What's up, X-Planers?
Hey.
You guys flying yet?
Cat's in the air, I think. I haven't heard from him. I don't know.
Okay, something's screwed up. How come I can't move? Something screwed up. I got a tug hooked up. How the hell did I get a tug hooked up? I didn't hook a tug up. Okay, let's let him go. I don't know where the hell he came from. I didn't call the tug. Very interesting. I never called a tug, and I didn't think better pushback was working. The tug hooked up and pushed me back. Something's weird here. Okay, I'm disconnected. Make it stop. Yeah, okay. So it looks like let's stop the plane. The passengers must think I'm nuts. Okay, here we go. So there was a tug that hooked up that I called through X-Plane, but I didn't realize there was an actual tug coming up. It gave me no indication that I was being pushed back. Okay, let's look back outside and find out what I don't know again. Okay, he's left. Let's see if we can move now. Wow, it's working. Okay, here we go. I know what you mean. Make it stop. Ah! It's too bad we lost LAX. He was only on for an hour. So the other problem we have here is in the visuals is we've got floating ground support equipment in the air. I don't know why. I don't know if everybody sees that. You probably don't see the floating ground support. Yeah, you probably can if you look hard enough. But the scenery looks fabulous. What's too loud, Jules? Me? I can turn that down. What's too loud? Me or the plane? Somebody give me a audio report if my voice is too loud or the plane's too loud or oh, the plane. Okay, I can turn that down. Okay, that should help a little. Let's Let's turn that one off. Okay, let's try it there and let me know if the plane's still too loud there. Thank you. Does that mean it's not too loud, or I don't know what thank you means? I've turned down the volume and I don't know what level it's at. I'm only reading this, so I can't tell what you're saying. It's not too loud. Are you talking about the plane or me? Am I loud enough? When you type something out, be specific, because I don't know what I have a hard time understanding what you're talking about when you say it's too loud. The word "it's" doesn't mean anything to me. summary here is this is not payware. I've got payware for Las Vegas. They had an X-Plane12, and I'll be honest with you, this is damn good. Plane engines, okay. Okay. Let me see if I can turn the plane engines down. That's a setting in sounds. Stand by. We'll try that there. Yeah, I can hear the engines. They are pretty loud. Let me see.
Yeah, Las Vegas now. Southwest 1176 crossing runway 8 left.
That might be a plug-in I can fix. Hold on, let me see if I can put a plug-in here and see if we can fix that. Plug-ins, control panel, engine. Oh, it's good now? Okay, I turned down two sounds. Jules, I do really appreciate you helping me here because I can't tell. That's the problem. It's only the people that are watching the stream can help me out. I'll get down here to the end of the runway and I'm going to save it again. Here in Las Vegas, 110 at 10. So we're going to have some hard winds off our left side here, so we'll be giving it right rudder on takeoff. Again, this is my very first flight in X-Plane12, so hardware problem. The I/O board for the front MIP is failing, and I've ordered some new ones, and for various reasons I won't be able to get them for a while, a couple of months I think. I'm going to network ones versus USB. I think the board's just failing. So let's look at this runway here. It's a 9,700 footer. We'll use full length. Call out right now. Excuse me. Las Vegas traffic American 2 lining up runway 19 left. And I'm going to stop here and save the situation just in case I have another problem. I can reconstitute it really fast without having to go through all this setup. Let's stop right here at 19 left. I don't know if you can see straight ahead those, probably not, those traffic floating in the air, trucks. Okay, so we're going to go over to X-Plane. And we're going to do File, Save. We'll save as number 1 again. Always overwrite number 1. And okay, we saved it there. And we'll go into our EFB and we'll save it there. We got our plane there. We'll sit there. We're ready to roll up the runway now. We already called. Lights, camera, action. So far, that's all working. Flaps are set.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
We're lined up there. Frogger 5. No, this is not ortho. It's default scenery out of X-Plane12. First flight in X-Plane12. So it's taking off. Las Vegas traffic American 2 departing runway 19 left to the south. Radar 2 departure, level transition. Board looks good. All set there. Here we go. Running up to 40%. Hit the toga. We have stutters on these. Why are we having stutters on our throttle?
Positive rate.
That was way too low. Let's keep an eye on that. Speed. Auto throttle speed was wrong. At 150, we're good with that.
400.
Put our nose down. It's telling me flaps 1.
1,000.
Get our nose down. Start to speed up. Engines look good. Okay, we're coming up at speed now. Altitude, still climbing slightly. That's good. Okay. Didn't like the way the throttle accelerated. throttle's not flying the plane. See, it keeps retracting. Flaps 1. I'm going to manual. Flaps 1 is good. I don't want to go to autopilot. I want to fly it. The auto throttle should be working. It's working. So if I put the auto throttle on and go to autopilot, let's see what it does. Jules, I'm going to give that a try. The problem is the throttles are retracting, and I should be accelerating. I don't have a restriction. That's all set. See, they're jerking. I can see them. They didn't do that before. Okay, flaps up. The plane is flying different than it did before. No, I'm retired. I was a instrumentation engineer for a company that made jet engines, but I'm retired. Okay, Jules, thanks for the help there, Jules. I appreciate it. More importantly, the clouds look fabulous here in X-Plane12. I've been retired about 6 years. I've been working on this for probably 7 or 8 years, building this. Dominic, welcome to the stream. This is not a passion, this is an obsession. Building this thing. And we just moved over to X-Plane12. Let's do an after takeoff checklist. Autopilot is on, attendant notified. We get through 10,000, we'll do the lights. Speed's coming up to 250 like it should. I'm gonna get rid of that discontinuity there. Wow, look at the clouds. They're fabulous. So I'm going to turn off that upper screen that you see in the upper right is the out the front screen. And I can turn that off right there. That's just the out the front screen. So I'm going through clouds and it's 28 degrees C, so I'm good there. Yeah, I've got my ARACs, here I'll show you. My ARAC is 2209. Yep, you can see right there on the, right down here, you can see it's 2209. Did that yesterday. Flight Manager has been updated for version 12. See, as I come out of the clouds, it slowly dissipates. It doesn't jump like it used to in X-Plane11. This is fabulous. We'll put the weather over here and the terrain over here. And we're not really climbing. We should be climbing harder than this. We're up to 250 knots. There we go. It's going up now. I got it. Jewel 14N. Welcome to the stream. And I just had this upper screen up in the upper right corner to show you what my TV shows, my screen, my front screen, not what you see through the camera. Seeing through the camera is different than what I see. It's a little different lighting. And we're climbing pretty slow. Let's go to max rate. We're going to go to climb. We're going to max angle. That should hold us at 250 and okay, now it's going up. The plane is definitely flying different in 12 than it did in 11. Yeah, I don't talk about how much it costs. My wife bought it for me. She pays all the bills. Yeah, Lucas Sam, if you could put a link to that, I would appreciate it. Tell guy that makes no-show bezel strips for your TV. They're hidden, really nice. Could you give me his name or his link to his? I don't know if you put a link in here, but you can tell me who his name is. I can look it up in Google. That would be really nice. I know what it is. It strips goes in there that reflects either side, so it looks like you don't have the screen bezels. Yeah, you know, my wife keeps telling me that. She's awesome. Why is the ADF? Oh, let's flip that up to ADF, and that's why we didn't pick that up. There's our departure VOR. That's why we weren't seeing that. Okay, that's working. And we can pick up a VOR down here at 29 palms at 114.2. 114.2. We're not picking that one. Through 10,000. Lights off. Tend to notify. Shut that off. Logo light. That's off. Bleeds are good. Packs are set to auto. Isolations open. After takeoff, checklist complete, and the gear is set right. And we might as well save it again, because if we have a problem, we're not climbing very hard, so I'm going to manually climb. Just should be climbing harder than this. Just keep upping the climb rate manually until the speed starts to drop. We want that auto throttle to keep climbing up. And let's check our fix. KSAN. And we'll put a 100-mile circle around there, and a 30-mile circle, and a 20-mile circle. Holding at 250, let's go up to 2,000 feet a minute. Thanks, Lucas. What they do is they make a bezel that goes down there and it has reflective tape on each side, so it reflects each screen, so you lose the bezel. Although the bezels are only 10 millimeters wide, it still looks like another post there. Kind of gives you that I don't have TV screens out there look. But what you do notice is the difference in color between the front screen and the two right screens. That's because the camera picks up lighting different, because these are angled. So if I took that camera and pointed it that way, it would look just like the front one. And there's a program called BlueFX I can put in. I had an X-Plane12 that I can cancel out that aqua color. But if you look at that upper screen, you can actually see that's what I see. And I'm going to turn that upper screen off for now. We'll turn it on back in just a bit. And let's go to progress page right there. And we're climbing nicely. We'll keep bumping it up to 2,500 till our speed starts to drop. To 3,000 feet. See the speed starting to drop, so we'll back it off to 25. 18,000. Going through transition altitude. Should be more clouds out here than I see, as far as I can tell in the real world. We'll set that to standard and go to 2992 here. Okay, we're set there. A link. Swan Sim, my buddy, who does the same cockpit as me, is doing some work on his, and I'll put the link in there. There's my buddy. Go look at his. He's working on his right now. Dropping, so I need to back this down. Back up. I can see the Salton Sea down there. And that's good. Palm Springs should be almost dead ahead. There's definitely the Salton Sea. Palm Springs should be over here. Why is that? I got noise in my throttle. That's what I gotta do. I gotta go in here and fix the noise problem with the throttle. Right over here. Should be coming into the weather. Oh, it is. See, it's slowly popping in. Before it just used to go bang, and this is slowly increasing. I'm watching my display, and it shouldn't start getting much thicker, and I don't even notice it. Got some shimmering going on here in the clouds. Mike told me how to fix that. He said go up here and go to the setting here, graphics, cloud quality, set it to there. Shimmering in the clouds, it's like heat. Cloud quality. Turn that down. Nope, it's actually worse. Just, I'm not going to do it in my stream, I'll do it offline. Okay, we're getting this shimmering we are getting is clouds building without me noticing them. Before an X-plane, they would just pop in and almost up to climb.
Thousand to go.
Glow. Oh, Captain Glow. Okay, welcome into the stream. Rookie, if he's a friend of yours, he's a friend of mine. Hello, I'm down in San Diego. I'm actually down here in this tropical storm that's coming and going. The weather's really hot and sticky. And this is my very first flight in X-Plane12. So we're at cruise. Let's start those. And go to progress page over here. We're 67 miles from top of descent. And let's start doing our pilot ship. Descent forecast. No, that's still not working in X-Plane12. Descent forecast. I'll have to ask Zibo about that. So, oh, I was looking at the weather. Let's go to San Diego. KSAN. And we're looking at special report. Let's double check it on this one. Visual approach runway 9 for the ILS. Oh, it says ILS, RNAV, and visual approach is in effect for runway 9. 5G. Are in effect. Weather, pattern altitude, plates. Works mostly, Bonk. Captain Glow, I'm doing really good. Getting ready for my descent here. It's 35 miles. Let me get my head back in the plane here. Coming in on the Top Gun 2. And we'll put in the ILS of VOR 117.8 for Mission Beach. I live here in San Diego, so I'm really close to the airport. Funny thing I saw this morning, I thought I'd go on my morning walk, and I was walking on the pier at 7 this morning. 747 SP, 742 actually, SP landing, coming from Las Vegas. You never see those. It was the weirdest thing. It's a tiny little 747, very cute. Okay, minimums are 200, we'll set that in. And if somebody could give me a volume report, I would appreciate it. Oh, LA Center's back on 135.55.
Big plan when you have something you'd like to take, but plan on that you're going to be departing to the east at LA.
Center America 2 with you, flight level 280, Top Gun 2 arrival.
Delta 2904. Yeah, San Diego is taking off to the east. Information Lima is current. You might want to set up for a different departure, probably the Echo 2 departure. Yeah, we refiled it Echo 2. You'll need to visit after.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that, fly with rookie and lower the sounds. Hold on, I gotta hold ATC. Hold on.
5255 Romeo, wind 080 12 runway 76.
LA Center America 2 with you, flight level 280, Top Gun 2 arrival. We have Liam on board.
America 2 Los Angeles Center, welcome back. Block 7322.
7322 America 2, ready for descent.
LA Center, United 758. America 2, radar contact 12 miles east of the thermal VOR. Descend on the Top Gun 2 arrival.
Descending on Top Gun 2 arrival for America 2.
US coming.
Okay, we're ready to descend. Let's look at the plate. And we can take it down to 6,000. Let's see if it makes that noise.
SOT Los Angeles.
right here, rookie. Tell me if it's better.
Block 7, 135, air clearance advisory, copy.
Try to figure out where to lower it. Let me save this before I do anything.
File,
I
maintain
want to save
4,000
this.
departure with me and squawk. Squawk code will be 7266.
Okay, we save that. Let's save it here. I'm trying to figure out where to change the sound.
235 reback is correct. Advisory taxi, expect 2 left for departure and...
And we're starting down. Get everybody in their seats. Reset that. Not sure where to get that volume lower. It's going around too much. Sounds. We do environment. Let's try it there. That's about as good as I can do for now. We are descending down to 6,000. We got the VOR, ILS.
Romeo current at John Wayne.
ILS is 11155. And 095. That's good. 200, that's checked. Altitude 17 feet. This is where I run into problems here. Fix it in here.
Taxi 3 Romeo, runway 25 left away.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Airways 1840, Airways 1840, wind 160 at 4, runway 9 yard clear lane.
Let's try it in here. We've got a hardware problem we're going to fix. Let's just set this here.
Okay, just let me know.
We're good there. Why aren't we descending?
3030.
There we go.
Wind is 09016 gust 22.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good on the descent.
Runway 6 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, so let's go forecast.
Yeah, I didn't think you wanted to take off 24 left with those winds. Yeah, this is a treat actually. 6 left. 135 ready for takeoff. 1758 radar contact 100 miles northeast of the Grand Canyon.
Hey, Curtis.
Maintain level 340. Maintain level 340. Runway 135, runway 2 left, taxi via Alpha Delta. 2 left via Alpha Delta.
We're just going to live with that for now. Don't fly for a week, and this is what happens. You forget how to fly.
I'd say 25.
Winds are 160 at 4.
Yeah, I meant runway 7. Yeah, see, I'm not even used to being on stop.
And altimeter is 2954.
Yeah, 63 Romeo.
Still not descending.
08012 gust 24, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
Oh. Tricks at 21. We're good. Okay. We're good.
Call me back.
We're good. It should start. We're good.
Flight 71, runway 2 left.
Landing weight is going to be... landing weight. Where's my landing weight? Oh, it's up here. 128,464. 128,464.
Romeo, what's your request?
That should give me brakes 2. We're on brakes 2. And that's a PREV 30 plus 5 is 145 knots.
Romeo, 17173
We're all set up for it.
3030 radar contact, now 280. 1400 first.
Still good there. Trixie at 21.
Delta 3030, altitude check, flight maintain, 13,000.
Yeah, we get that tropical depression in Southern California now. It's going to be yucky.
Yeah, Delta 3030, they'll proceed direct Kovacs and join the Guardy 4 departure. Proceed direct Kovacs is 34
25.
Alright, go ahead and continue Charlie to Charlie 6, hold short of runway 9. 5255 Romeo, radar contact 12 miles east, southeast of the LA VOR, maintain VFR altitude. VFR altitude 500. Convoy 125, ready to go.
We should be lower.
Convoy 135, wind 070 at 6, gust 22, runway 2 left, clear for takeoff.
Top gun at 12,000.
Yeah, is anybody waiting for a clearance? It hasn't popped up yet. Give it a minute. It will pop up.
Top gun at 9,000. Well, we can go 10,000 there.
Cock 5633 Romeo. Los Angeles Cruise 1713.
Let's arm that.
3030, climbing table 350.
Oh, I can hear my speed brakes now. Wow. They're making a lot of noise. Clouds are looking really good. They're different. They're okay. I like the way that they just don't pop in.
Runway 135, radar contact, down to.
Let's get down to 10,000 here.
Runway 135, altitude check. Turn left heading 280, enable direct tail lead, set on course, maintain 4,000.
Top gun at 10,000.
5633 Romeo, radar contact 11 miles southeast of the LA VOR LA altimeter. 2952, traffic at your 11 o'clock. And
fix
3 miles, a Skyhawk, southbound 2000.
Good there. Yeah, we're gonna get this down to 250.
Delta 971, wind 0706, gust 22, runway 2 left, clear for takeoff.
Coming down to 250. Okay. Definitely need to slow it down.
Wings 1840,
1,000 to go.
cross runway 9er, and taxi to your gate via Bravo 6 Bravo.
And we're going back to VNAV, LNAV.
That's 2904, taxi north to
Speed's
taxiway
looking good
Bravo
now.
and hold short.
Just 095. Let's
Delta 2904, that's Bravo 10.
Let's brief the arrival. So, missed approach. Climb to 5,000 at 095.
1766, radar contact. You have the Big Bear 3 arrival on board.
Fix. Caps, CAPUS.
Big Bear 3 arrival.
PUS. We're good there.
Yes, there we go.
Down to 6,000.
Is that 1766, radar contact 8 miles southwest of the Solar's,
So we're going to delay our descent quite a bit
Can I have an
now.
amendment to your flight plan? Advise, ready to copy.
To zip. Still trying to figure out how to get those wind noises turned down. They're awfully loud.
So 1766, continue to the Sally intersection, cross flight level 290, then after Sally, Big Bear 3 arrival, rest of flight plan unchanged.
First Sally, and then after Sally, Big Bear BO for arrival for 6 left, Southwest 1766.
1766, reback is correct. Information, Echo, current LA.
And LA Center American 2 just crashed the sim. We'll be back. We tried to save it and it crashed the sim. We just crashed the sim, trying to save it. Let's see where it puts us back in. Damn it. Whoops. I'm trying to resave it. Reload it. No, I don't want to be there. It's back at the airport. Okay, this isn't good. Our save capability, what the hell? Load, save flight. Load. This might be the end of our stream. This would be terrible. Trying to reload. This would not be good. Oh man. This is a replay. We don't want a replay. It keeps crashing. Okay, I think we're dead in the water. I think we just... Okay, it says the situation file is the wrong file format for this version of X-Plane. The situation file format changes from time to time as the new features are added, and this situation was probably created in an older version of X-Plane. You'll need either to recreate the situation in this version of X-Plane or use an older version of X-Plane to play the file. Yep, it's not going to take it. Yeah. I'm not using autosave. Usually I didn't have any problem saving. Okay. It's loading me back up in Las Vegas, right where I don't want to be. Son of a biscuit. Load a flight. It doesn't get a date and time. Oh, here, 13, 38, 31. What the hell's that? Let's just try it and see if it'll load. Okay, this is what happens when you get a new flight.
American Airlines 1.
Didn't like that. Try it again. Load flight. Nope, didn't like that. I think we're dead in the water. We're not flying. Last chance. Let's go into our output file and go to X-Plane12 and output and situations. There it is, 149. It saved it, but why can't I find it? Okay, it did save it. Why can't it find it? It's in the output file. It's right there. There's a situation file and a data file that goes along with it. The date on these is all screwed up. Hold on, situations. Okay, here, situation number 1, load. Okay, maybe this is it. Let's try that. No, I want replays. Here, okay. Save flights, number 1, load. Let's try that. No, that's not it. There's situations, replays, flight data recorder, and Xavion. Let's try that one. Load.
American Airlines 2.
It's not loading what I saved. Oh, here it says all. Okay, situations. It's not doing it. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so what we're going to do is call this, we're screwed. Darn it. We're not going to be able to continue our flight because we tried to save it. It crashed when I tried to save it, and now it's not letting me recoup it. So the plan forward is to do a flight and save it in flight and try to reconstitute it in flight when I'm not streaming. I'm going to delete all the situations in my shift, delete all those. Oh, it's open in X-Plane. It won't let me delete it. Cancel. I have to shut it down. Okay. I think I'm dead in the water. I was so excited about landing in San Diego. I was on approach. Okay. I hate to say this, but this is the end of this stream. I am going to go look at some problems I've got. I've got a list of them now. I got a throttle noise problem. Throttle noise problem. Got to figure out pushback. time to do a flight not being on a stream, and I just hoping we could all experience an X-Plane12 descent and landing into San Diego. I think I'm going to do this flight offline and give it a try and see what happens. So not to waste your time or mine, I'm going to shut this stream down, and at least we got a little bit into it. Yeah, okay, Bonk, I do. So you gotta remember I have hardware here, and the Zibomod on the EFB saves the hardware setup and all my settings. It works perfect. I don't know if it's also, I saved that. I can load that up right here. I can go here and let me try that. Load. And it says I'm flying. It says I'm at 20. I don't know where it says I am. I've loaded it. Load. You got to save it in X-Plane and save it on the Zibomod in this setup. And that's how I usually do it. I've never had a problem saving this. So if I have a crash, all I do is restart X-Plane, and it puts me back in the air, and then I reload Zibomod on the EFB, and it brings all my settings back. So X-Plane12 is not doing that. And right now I've got all these funny blinking lights. It's time for a reset. Figure out why. Take a moment to check your seatbelt pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have... Well, I can't tell because I have to get in the air first with the save setting from X-Plane, which isn't working, before I can do the electronic flight bag, load the flight, and see if it works. So these are things I'm going to test offline. They worked in X-Plane11. I've got to figure out what doesn't work and what does work in X-Plane12. Work my way through. This is only, what, the third day of X-Plane12, and I had a weird thing happen. I got to buy 4 copies of X-Plane12, one for each computer and one for the server. I purchased them, and I go in 4 times and buy it. And I got all 4 keys, installed them all. Everything was working. And then I get an email from X-Plane saying they're refunding all my purchases because of fraud. They were going to refund me for X-Plane12 and my 4 copies of X-Plane11. And I couldn't get hold of them. Sent them an email, nothing. This is day 1. Yeah, 2 days ago. And it locked me out. I couldn't get into X-Plane. It kept asking me for the key and saying it was no good. So I was doing some testing in demo mode. It took me about a day to get hold of them, and they basically said, "Oops, sorry." So now at least I can log on. So it's a new sim. There's going to be issues with the saving features, obviously. I think what I have to do now is document what I found, go retest it, and confirm that it's got a problem, and then set a bug report to X-Plane. So then I'll talk to my buddy Mike Swanik out in Florida. He's got the same sim, and Picatanga, although he uses open cockpits. But everybody's got a different situation and works differently. I had it all ironed out in X-Plane11, worked great if I had a problem. Plus I have a hardware problem with my I/O board for my MIP that needs to be replaced, and that's not today's problem. But, well, it is, but we can't fix it. So I think I'm gonna, what time is it local? It's way past lunchtime. Probably need some food and take a break, and it's warm in here. So again, thanks for all you being here, and I'm thinking I'll do a couple of flights offline and then find a good place to go fly where we can get some ATC and give it another try. So, bye-bye. Save. The list is pretty long there, Jules. It's the ability to save. I got an I/O board for the MIP that's giving me a problem, but that's not what happened. The sim crashed when I tried to save it in X-Plane, and then I tried to reconstitute it, and it wouldn't let me. And it just the issue gets longer and longer and longer. So I need to resolve all these problems offline. I want to thank you all for coming in here. I don't know if Jim's still here, and Jules, thanks for being here, and Frogger 5 was here, and obviously Luke Sam was here. Hello, Captain Glow, good to meet you. Rookie, always good to talk to you. Still got 60 days till world flight, so I got 60 days to get all my shit together. You mean Pikatanga? Duncan? I think it is. Yeah, he's my bud. He's my mate out in New Zealand. We fly all the time. He does all my hard coding. Jim, saw that you're getting 12 also. Wow, so much wind out here. The gates are moving around. Why do I have? The gates need to be worked on also. Bonk, good to meet you. Go ahead and feel free to come back in anytime, look at some of my other videos, and we'll fix this and be back as soon as possible. Let's see, stream. Bye-bye, guys.